children. Today I am here to teach you chapter 4 in your textbook, that's time. So time is really important every day. So we'll see what are the things that you need to learn in this chapter. What are the sayings regarding time? So we always say, do not waste your time. Do not waste your time. Another one. Time is like gold. Time is like gold. So you can't waste your time. Give two items used to measure time in the ancient days. What are the things that they used in ancient days? Sundial. Dial and hourglass. Using sand, hourglass. Now, what are the things we use today in modern era? So, stopwatch. Wall clock. Then wristwatch. And digital clock. What are the units used to measure time? We can use seconds. Then minutes, hours. Then you get days, weeks, then you get months, then year, and we called another one leap year. You can get leap year and decade, century, and millennium. Now, what's the relationship between these units? You need to know that 60 seconds is 1 minute. 60 minutes is 1 hour. 24 hours, 1 day. And when you get 7 days, we call that's a week. 4 weeks time, 1 month. And 12 months we call 1 year. And how many days for a year? 365 normally. But leap year, you get 366 days. So every 4 years we get leap year. 10 years means 1 decade, and 100 years we call century, and 1,000 years, that's 1 millennium. Time taken for the minute hand to travel from one digit to the next digit. So this is minute hand. So how many minutes are there? 5 minutes. 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, you get 5 spaces. So 5 minutes are there. Time taken for the minute hand to complete 1 round. So how many numbers are there? 12. 12 times 5, you get 60 minutes. Time taken for the hour hand to travel from one digit to the next digit. So, hour hand. So, that means 1 hour. Time take for the hour hand to complete 1 round. So, how many hours are there? 12 hours are there. Now look at this one. This diagram shows the face of a 12-hour clock. 12 numbers are there. Here there are 12 digits written from 1 to 12. Also the face is divided by 60 small lines. So each 2 digits within that you get 4 lines. That means 5 spaces. There are 5 lines between 2 digits. Including these ones you get 5 lines. And in reading the time, first you must see where the hour hand is pointed to. So in a clock, the small hand we call hour hand, larger one we call minute hand. If it is directly towards a digit, then the hour is read as this digit. If it has passed the digit, then it must be stated that it is past the digit. So we'll see how we can read time. So what's the time here? Here straight away pointed to 3. So that's 12. So we can say time is read as 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. What about this one? The hour hand is not straight away pointed to a digit. So in between. So then how we read this one? How many minutes passed? Each one 5. You get 9. 5 times 9. 45 minutes passed. 45 minutes passed. This one after 4. So past 4. That's how we read the time. Now you get 3 hands. So this is longer one minute hand, smaller one hour hand. The red color one is the seconds hand. The hour hand has passed digit 6. Passed digit 6 because this is in between 6 and 7. The minute hand is at digit 11. So this one. And the seconds hand shows 10 seconds. Because 2, there are 5 and 5, 10 lines are there. So 10 seconds. So how do you read this time? Time is read as how many minutes? This is 11 times 5, 55 minutes. And how many seconds? 10 seconds past 6. There are 3 occasions where all 3 hands are pointed to 12. So one is midnight and the other one is noon. So midnight 12 to 12 noon, that's 12 hours. Then noon to midnight 12, again 12 hours. So we call midnight to noon 12. So we call here to here as AM. AM. What is AM means? Anti-meridian. So 12 noon to midnight we call that's PM. Post-meridian. So the time from midnight to 12 noon is known as anti-meridian. We can say AM. The time from 12 noon to 12 midnight, post-meridian, PM. The time from 12 midnight to next midnight is 1 day. So 24 hours is 1 day. For international purposes, the 24-hour clock is used. Show the times given below in hours. So what's the relationship between minutes and hours? 60 minutes, 1 hour. So 60. Add 60 to that, 120. 120 plus 60, 180. 180 plus 60, or you can multiply by this one, multiples of 6. 6 times 2, 12. 18. Then 24 and put a 0. 30, put a 0. 36, put a 0. 42, put a 0. 48, put a 0. So this is 60 minutes each. So 120 minutes means how many hours? 2 hours. 300 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hours. 480. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. And 600. So 600 divided by 60, you get 10. 10 hours. 180 divided by 60, also same thing. So 3 hours. Show the time given below in hours and minutes. So 200. How many 200s are? For 200, how many 60s are there? So we can write again 60, 120, 180, 240, then 300, 360. Now 200 minutes. So 200 is somewhere here. 180 means 3 hours. And how many minutes left? So 200 minus 180, 20 minutes. 350. 300 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hours. So here 5 hours, and how many extra? 350 and 350 minutes. 160. 160 is here. 2 hours are there, and how many extra? 120. So you get 40 minutes. Now look at this clock. You get 24-hour clock. This is 12-hour clock there. Inside, that's 24-hour clock. A 24-hour clock is shown above. 12 midnight is shown as 24. So 24 is midnight. The time is written to international standards. So how we write down? Hours with 2-digit number, then colon, minutes, and then colon with seconds. So 2 digits for hours, 2 digits for minutes, and 2 digits for seconds. Between every 2 digits, you put the colon sign. Write the times shown by the clock below in hands, in hours and minutes. So here 3, here 3 there. And then this one, minute hand is 1. So that means 5 minutes. So this is hour, you can write 03, 3 hours, and you can write as 5 minutes. So 05 minutes. And if you write seconds, we can't see the seconds. So you can put 00. In this one only we can see hour hand and the minute hand. 3 hours and 5 minutes. This one, small one is here. So that means 6 hours. 06. And here pointed to 3 means 15 minutes. 0 seconds. We can't write seconds. This one, 1 here, past 1. And 8 pointed, 5 times 8, 40. So 1 hour and you can write 1 hour and 40 minutes and no seconds. This one pointed this way, 3 hours and 12 means 3 o'clock. So 0 minutes and 0 seconds. 3 o'clock. So 1:40, 3, 5, 6:15. This one past 10. 10:30, 5 times 6, 10:30 is the time. Here we can't write the seconds. This is hour and minutes. This one 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. This one, small one is here, 9. 9 o'clock. This one, small one is here. 2 and how many minutes? 50 minutes, 10 times 5. 2 and 50. 2 hours and 50 minutes. Shown below is a 24-hour clock. The outside circle is divided into 60 parts. Each part is 1 minute. So 5 for each one gap and altogether 60. Here are the marked 1 to 12 hours. The inner circle is divided into 12 parts and marked from 13 to 24. 13, 14 like that up to 24. The minutes are read from the 60 parts of the outer circle. 13 means 1. So opposite to 1. 14 is marked opposite to 2. 15 is marked opposite to 3. And likewise 12 is marked opposite to 24. So this is the 24-hour clock. And this is the 12-hour clock. Minutes you read from the 12-hour clock. Write the time in relation to 24-hour clock. This means 14. So 14 hours. And here minute hand is 12 means 0 minutes. This one pointed to 19. 19 and here 0 minutes. This one pointed to 22 and 23 in between. So that's 22. And here pointed to 5. That means 5 times 5, 25. Here this is past 15. So 15 and then minute hand is 8 means 8 times 5, 40. 15, 40. This one 22 and 23 in between. So you can write 22. And here this is 12. That means 0. 0 minutes. This one in between 19 and 20. So 19 and here minute hand. 6 means 6 times 5, 30. 1930. Here 14 is the 24-hour clock hour hand and here 8 means 40. Here this one 22 and 7 and here 7 is 35. 36 we can take because it's not exactly pointed to 7. So 36 we can write 36 minutes. Complete the table given below. 12-hour method. 7:30 a.m. So how we write down a.m.? So just 07. Always 2 digits you have to write. Colon and then 30. 24-hour method. AM, same number, 07:50. 8:35 AM, 08, 35. Then noon, that's also same, 12 and 00. And here, 7:40. Have you noticed an error here? Have you noticed when you are writing 12-hour method, can we put a colon? That's wrong. So we have to use one. We have to use one dot. So shall we make it correct? So I'll put, these are wrong. So you can't put a colon. So 12:30. So like that. When you are reading hour clock, 12-hour clock, only one dot. So when you write in 24-hour clock, we put the colon. So 1:30 p.m. So then after 12 noon, you are adding 12 to that. 12 plus 1, 13, 30. 12 plus 7. 12 plus 7, you get 19, 40. And 11 p.m. So 12 plus 11, 23 hours. And 1:30 p.m. 1:30 p.m. is same as add 12 to that, 13, 30. And 12 midnight, we say 12 plus 12, 24. So remember how to write down 12-hour method as well as 24-hour method. So 24-hour method, we put a colon, and here AM or PM or noon with one dot there. Show the times given below in minutes. So what's the relationship? 60 seconds is 1 minute. So we'll write down again times table. 60, 6 times 2, 12, put a 0, 18, 0, and then 24, 0, and 30, 0. So likewise, it's multiples of 6. So 60 seconds means 1 minute. 120 means 2 minutes. You can divide this by 60. Then what about 600? 600 divided by 60, 10 minutes. 720 divided by 60. 0, 0 get cancelled out. 6 times 1, and for 12, that's 2. 12 minutes. 180. 1, 2, 3. 3 minutes. 300 seconds means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 minutes. So how you get the answer? Seconds to minutes, you divide this by 60. Write the times given below in seconds. Other way around. So you have to multiply by 60. 60 times 1, 60 seconds. 60 times 3, 180. 60 divided by 2, 30 minutes. So 180 and 30, when you add, 210 seconds. Then quarter. Quarter minutes means 60 divided by 4 seconds. 4, and for 20 that's 15 seconds. 15 seconds means, what's that? 15 seconds and 1 minute means 60. 60 plus 15, you get 75 seconds. minutes, 40 times 60. So 40 minutes, 1, 2 and 4 times 6, 24. So 2400 seconds. 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes means 2 into 60, you get 120. Half minutes means half into 60 means 60 divided by 2, 30. When you add these, you get 150 seconds. Then 5 minutes, 5 times 60, 300 seconds. Show the times given below in minutes and seconds. So what you do? 70 seconds. 60 seconds is 1 minute. So 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds. 200 means how many 60s? 200 divided by 60. You get 6 times 380. 3 minutes. So 180 and 200, you get 20 minutes extra. 20 seconds. So when you get this one, you get 2 remaining. 200 and when you take seconds, how many seconds remaining? 20 seconds. 265. 265 divided by 60. So how you get? So you get 240. So 240. What's the remainder? 25. So 240 means 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. 370. So you get 360. That means 6 times 60, 6 minutes. So that's 360. Extra 10 seconds are there. 610 divided by 60, you get 10. That's 600. So 10 minutes, that's 600 and 10 seconds are there. Show the times given below in hours and minutes. So minutes there. So you have to divide by 60. When you divide 60 times 2. So that's 2 hours. 300 divided by 60. You get 5 hours. 400 divided by 60. You get 6. That's 360. So 6 hours. And what's the extra part? 400 minus 360. You get 40 minutes. 600 divided by 60, you get 10. 10 hours. And 180 means divide by 60, you get 3 hours. Write the times given below in hours and minutes. So minutes, what you do? To convert to hours, you need to divide by 60. So 200 divided by 60. You get 180. That's 3. 3 hours. So what's the remaining part? 200 minus 180, 20 minutes extra. 350. 300 is 60 times 5. 5 hours. So 300. So 50 minutes extra. 160 means 120 is there. That's 2 hours. 160 minus 20, you get 40 minutes extra. 250, 240. So 60 times 4. 4 hours. That's 240, 50 minus 200. 250 minus 240, 10 minutes extra. And 710, when you divide by 6, what you get? Divide by 60. So here you get 160. So 110. 110 you get, what's the value? 2 is 120, so still 160. 50 minutes remaining. So you can say 11 hours and 50 minutes. Then 340 means 300. 300 means 60 times 5. 5 hours and 340 there, so 40 minutes extra. Now we'll look at how we add different times. Rajitha left his house at 6:30 a.m. So 6:30 we have to write with 1 dot. And arrived at Amali's house after 40 minutes. What time did Rajitha reach Amali's house? So what we do? So left his house 6:30. So 6 hours and 30 minutes. And it took 40 minutes to go. So you have to add 40. So when you are adding, so 0, 0, 0. 4 plus 3, 7. But you can't write 70 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour. So what we do, take 70, divide by 60, you get 1 and 10 minutes remaining. So we write this one here. 10 minutes are there. But here 1 is there. So we are taking 1 hour to the other part. So 1 and 6, that becomes 7. So what's the time? 7 hours and 10 minutes. What time did Rajitha reach Amali's house? So this is AM. So you can say 7:10 AM. Find the following addition. So minutes, add these two. 8, 6. 68 you can't write. Subtract 60, you get 8. So here 8 minutes. So you have to take 1 to the other side. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 hours and 8 minutes. Add these two. 7 plus 3, 10. 1 remaining. 5 plus 2, 7. 70 you can't write. Subtract 60, you get 10 here. So take 1 to the other side. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 hours and 10 minutes. This one, add these two. 8 plus 2, 10. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 and 1, 9. 90 you can't write. So you can subtract 60. So you get 30 here. Take 1 there. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 hours and 30 minutes. This one, what's the addition? 7 plus 5, 12, 1 remaining. And 4 and 4, 8. Subtract 60 from there. You get 22 here. 22 minutes. You have to take 1 there. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 hours and 22 minutes. Now look at this one. Days, hours and minutes. How many hours for a day? 24. If it's more than 24, you have to subtract 24 and write down the remaining hours here. So we'll try to do that. Add these two. 8 plus 4, 12. 1 remaining and then 10. Subtract 60. 42 remaining. So that means you are taking 1 here. 1 hour. Now add these two. 8 and 1, 9. And 2 plus 1, 3. 9 and 3. 39 hours. 24 hours is 1 day. So subtract 24 from there. You get 15. So 15 hours and you are taking 1 day to the other side. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 days, 15 hours and 42 minutes. This one, add these two first. You get 8 and 8. 88 you can't. You have to subtract 60 from that. So 28. So you are writing 28 there. So you are taking 1 there. 20 plus 18, 38 and 1, 39. That's more than 24. Subtract 24, you get 15. So 15 hours. You are taking 1 day to this side. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 days, 15 hours and 28 minutes. Now we see how we can subtract time. So here, this one, 11 minus 8. 11 minus 8, 3. This becomes 2 now. 2. This becomes 4 now. 4 minus 2, 2. 4 minus 2 here, 2. 2 hours and 23 minutes. This one. 12 minus 8, 4. So that means 4 there. 52 minus 48, 4 minutes. 6 minus 3, 3. 3 hours and 4 minutes. Now here, this is a problem now. 27 and 41. We can't subtract 41 from 27. So you have to take 1 from hours. When you are taking 1 from hours, you are taking actually how many minutes? 60 minutes you are taking. So 60 plus 27, how much now? You have now 87. 87, now you can subtract 41 from that. 6 and 4. So 46 comes here then. Now, you have already taken 1 from there. So, already taken 1 means now it's 13. 14 minus 1. 13 minus 7, that's 6. 6 hours and 46 minutes. This one, you can't subtract 45 from 38. So, take 1 from that, that means 60. 60 and 38 together, what you have? 98. Now, you can subtract 45 from that. 53. Now, you have already taken 1. So, 15 becomes 14 now. 14 minus 4, that's 10. This one, can we subtract this one? 23, 45 from 23, you can't. So, you have to take 60 from that. So, 60 we are taking. 60 plus 23. 83. Now, subtract 45. 38. So this is 38 now. Now here 10 was earlier and we took 1. This becomes 9. 9 minus 8, that's 1. 1 hour and 38 minutes. This one you can't subtract 45 from 32. So take 60 from that. 60 plus 32, you get 92. Now subtract 45. 47. So 47 minutes. Now this becomes 8 now. 9 minus 1. 8 minus 4 becomes 4. You can't subtract 45 from 18. So you have to take 60. 60 plus 18, 78. Subtract 45, 33 minutes. Now here earlier 20, now we have already taken 1, this becomes 19. 19 minus 12, that's 7. This one, 41, you can't subtract. So take 60. 60 plus 41, you get 101. Subtract 53 from that. 8 and 6 plus 48 minutes. Earlier 16, we took 1, so this becomes 15. 15 minus 12, that's 3. This one, 8, 28 we can't do, so take 1. We can take 1, so that means 60. 60 and 8, 68. Subtract 28, you get 40 minutes here. Now 16 becomes 15 now. 15 minus 4, 11. Here when you take 60 from here, 60 plus 4, 64. Subtract 36 from that, 28. So this becomes 11 now. We have taken 1 already. 11 minus 8, 3. 3 hours and 28 minutes. Denote time according to international standards. The international standard time is shown by 24-hour clock. In this method, there is no mention of AM and PM, antemeridian and post-meridian. So we use 00 means 12 hours here to here. That means AM, we write 0 to 12. Then 12 noon to 24 hours. That means PM. So remember that how to convert this time. AM, PM to 24-hour clock. Fill in the blanks in the table below. 8:25 AM. AM means we can straight away write down with a 0. 08:25. AM 2:15. So that means 02 with two dots, colon. That means 15, 2:15. Here also AM 02:35. PM, you have to add 12 to that. 12 plus 4, 16. 16:50. PM, 12 plus 3, 15, 27. PM here, 6 plus 12, 18. 18, 12. Here PM, 12 plus 9, 21. 21, 32. Noon means we write 12. 12 midnight, we can write 24. 24 hours. Write the given international standard times in the 12-hour method, other way round. This is standard form and time in 12-hour clock. 17:20, that's more than 12. That means PM. So subtract 12 now. 17 minus 12, you get 5. 5:20 PM. 18:40. 18 minus 12, you get 6. 6:40 PM. 00 means you get midnight 12. So you can say 12 PM. 20:43. 20 minus 12, 8. 8:43 PM. 8:40, that means in the morning, AM. 8:40 AM. 4:23 means in the morning. 4:23 AM. And 13:54, that means more than 12, subtract 12, you get 1:54 PM. 15:22 means more than 12, subtract 12, you get 3:22 PM. 19. 19 minus 12, you get 7. 7:43 PM. 1 means this is less than 12. That's in the morning. 1:32 AM. 2 here less than 12. That's also in the morning. 2:54 AM. 21 means you subtract 12. From that you get 9. 9:32 PM. 15:15. That means 15 minus 12, 3. 3:15 PM. So you can write with one digit also in 12-hour clock. I just put 0 to represent 2 digits. Showing the date according to the standard time. Now think about a date. Year you were born. 2003. Month you were born. Month, you take 2. February. Day you were born. What's the number you like? You take 13. Birthday using standard form. So we write the year with 4 digits. 2003. The year with 4 digits, and then we put a line. And months with 2 digits and a line, and the day after that. So year with 4 digits and then slash, month with 2 digits and day with 2 digits. That's the standard form. Showing date of independence in Sri Lanka in standard form. So 1948 February, that's 02, 4th, 04. 1948 February 4th. Find the age of person on 2003-21 whose birthday was 2001-3-12. So that means we have to take the difference. So this is the latest date. So we write that 2003, 2 and 1. And birthday was 2001, 03 and 12. Now they are asking find the age. So that means we have to take the difference. So difference, how we take? Can we subtract this one from this? You can't. You have to take months. So how many days we take for a month? Standard value is 30. If we are not considering month, standard value we take 30. So we are taking 30 here. 30 plus 1, 31 now. Subtract 12. So what you get? 9. And here 1. 19 days are there. Now we have already taken 1 out. So this becomes 1 month. So not 2. So this becomes 1. You can't subtract again. So year, when you take 1 from year, how many you are taking? 12 months is 1 year. You are taking 12. 12 plus 1 now? 13. 13 minus 3, you get 10. So 10 months there. This one you have already taken 1 year from that. That means 2002. 2002 and 2001, that's just 1 year. So what's the age? 1 year, 10 months and 19 days. Advertisement fitted into intervals between TV programs are changed for the duration in number of seconds. An advertisement started at 8:20. 8 hours, 23 minutes, 0 seconds, ended 8 hours, 23 minutes, 21 seconds. Find the duration. So what's the time? Ended 8, 23 and 21. This is end time. Start time 0, 8, 23 and 0 seconds. So you need to find the difference. Subtract. This is hours, minutes and seconds. 21 minus 0, that's 21 seconds. 23, 23, 0. Here also 0, 8 and 8. Now what's the time? So the advertisement is only 0 minutes and here 21 seconds only. Write the hours, minutes and seconds in the times given below. So how many hours are there? So I can write 12 hours. So I can write 12 hours, 38 minutes, 42 seconds. This one means 20 hours, 0 minutes and 38 seconds. This one 0 hours, 18 minutes, 6 seconds. 11:24 like that. 11 hours, 24 minutes and 35 seconds. What about this one? 4 hours, 3 minutes and 8 seconds. A certain public service was started in 2012, 8/4. That means August 4th. And its operations ended in 2012, August 27. How long was the period of operation? So this one you have to subtract. 27 minus 4, 23. 8 and 8, 0. And here 0. So how long was the period of operation? 23 days operation. Complete the table given below. January, February, March, months is there. Number of days. So how we identify number of days? So when you keep your hand like this, you can start January from here. January, 31 days. And when you take this one, so all these 31 and in between, that's 30. So number of weeks. So number of weeks, divide by 4. 4 times, so 4 times 7, 28. 28 and 3 days remaining. So 3 days and 4 weeks. February. Normally February, 28 days. Only for leap year, we take as 29. So how many weeks? 4 times 7. So 4 weeks. Exactly divisible. So 4 weeks and no extra days. March, again 31. So this 31 means 4 weeks and 3 days. April, that's 30. 4 weeks, that's 28 and 2 remaining, so 2 days. May, again 31. That means 4 weeks and 3 days. June, 30. 4 weeks and 2 days. July, again 31. That means 4 weeks and 3 days. And August, again we start August here. July, again August, both 31. 4 weeks and 3 days. And when you take September, that's in between. So 30 days for September. So 4 weeks and 2 days. October, again 31. October 31, so 4 weeks and 3 days. November, again 30, 4 weeks and 2 days. Here December. December, you get 31 days, 4 weeks. 7 times 4, 28 and 3 remaining. So 3 days. So already we know each month normally 4 weeks and extra days comes because of the number of days here. Find the number of days between May 5th and June 27th. So number of days in May. Now starting day is 5th. So that's included. So how many days before? 1, 2, 3, 4. So May is normally 31. So 31 minus 4, 27 is there. So 27 days in May. June normally 30 days but up to 27. So how many days with 27? 27 days are there. Then when you add these two, you get the total number of days. 7 and 7, 14, 1 remaining and 5. 54 days are there altogether. Find the number of days between October 8th and December 10th. October 8th, normally 31. 31, 8th also included, so you have to subtract 7 from that. 31 minus 7, 24. So in October, there are 24 days. This is in October. And here, November. So I'm writing here, November, how many days? The full month is there, that's 30. And December up to 10th. 10th also included. So 1 to 10, 10 days are there. And when you add all together, you get number of days. Number of days, 4 here, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 64 days in between October 8th and December 10th. Find the number of days between August 14th and October 5th. August 14th. So 31 days in August. 14th onwards means you have to subtract 13 days. So what's the number? 18 days are there. So in August, 18 days are there. September, full month, 30 days. October, up to 5th. 5th also included. So 5th means you are adding 5. So how many days altogether? 8 plus 5, 13. 1 remaining. So 4 plus 1, 5. Altogether, 53 days are there. Fill in the blanks. Hours to minutes. How you do that? Multiply by 60. 60 times 0. Here 4 times 6, 24. 240 minutes. You have to convert this to minutes. 2 hours means 120. 120 plus 30, you get 150 minutes. This one, 78 minutes are there. You have to convert to hours and minutes. So how many 60s are there? 1. So you get 1 hour and how many remaining minutes are there? 78 minus 60. 18 minutes are there. 255. So you get 240. So 5 and 1. 15 minutes extra. So 240 means 60 times 4. 4 hours and 15 minutes. 4 minutes convert to seconds. Multiply by 60. So 240 seconds now. 2 hours, 5 minutes, 20 seconds into seconds. 2 hours, when you convert to minutes, that's 120 minutes. 2 times 60. Then 5 minutes also there. Altogether 125 minutes. How you convert minutes to seconds? You multiply by 60. 0, 6 times 5, 30. 3 remaining. 6 times 2, 12. Plus 3, 15. 1 remaining. 6 times 1, 6. Plus 1, 7. 7,500 seconds. And this 20 seconds, add it to that, you get 7,520 seconds are there altogether. Look at this question. Bus using the highway takes 1 hour, 32 minutes to travel from Maharagama to Galle. It was halted for 40 minutes at Galle. To return to Maharagama, it took 1 hour and 37 minutes. How long did the bus take to complete the journey? So that means with 40 minutes halted time, altogether they are asking the time. Time taken to go 1 hour, 32 minutes. Stopping time 40 minutes. And return. For return, it took 1 hour and 37 minutes. So altogether, we can add it. Add all together, you get 7 plus 2, 9. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. You can't write this, you have to subtract 60 from that. 49. So 49 minutes there. So we have to take 1 here because extra 60 minutes we take as 1. 1, 2, 3. So 3 hours and 49 minutes is the total time taken. So you can write 3 hours 49 minutes for the whole journey. What is elapsed time? Elapsed time is the period between two times. To calculate time interval, it is more appropriate to use the 24-hour method than the 12-hour method. So, difference between two time periods. So, look at this question. A school starts at 7:30 a.m. That's in 12-hour clock. Ends at 1:30 p.m. Find the period of time the school was in session. So, what's the easiest way? You convert to 24-hour clock. 1:30 p.m. means add 12 to that, 13:30. 13 hours, 30 minutes. 7:30 a.m. means you can write 7:30. And the difference, you can subtract. 30 here, 0. 13 minus 7, 6. So, school was in session for 6 hours. So, when you convert to 24-hour clock, it's easy to calculate the difference. A train starting at 7:30 a.m. from Colombo reaches Anuradhapura at 2:55 p.m. Find the time taken to reach Anuradhapura. So, what's the time at Anuradhapura? 2:55. 2:55 in 24-hour clock at 12, 14:55. Started time is 7:30 a.m. So, you can write 7:30. 7 hours, 30 minutes. The journey is, you take the subtraction. 5 minus 0, 5. 5 minus 3, 2. Here 14 minus 7, 7. 7 hours and 25 minutes. You can write 7 hours, 25 minutes. Next question. Siridasa started a journey at 4:30 a.m. and completed it at 7:40 p.m. Find the time taken for the journey. So, what's the completed time? 7:40 p.m. Add 12 to that, you get 19:40. 19:40 hours. Started time 4:30 a.m. So, you can write 4:30. Now, take the difference. That's the time taken for the journey. Subtract 1. 9 minus 4, that's 5. So, 15 hours and 10 minutes. 15 hours, 10 minutes. Find elapsed time. So, you have to take the subtraction. So, finish time and the starting time. So, here you can't subtract like this. We'll see. Yeah, so this is in standard form. It's 24-hour clock. So, that's easy to subtract. So, we'll do that. 11:43 subtract 7:12. You get 1, 3, 4. 4 hours and 31 minutes. This one you can subtract 15, 52 and 11:43. Subtract these two. 12 minus 3. 12 minus 3, 9. And here 0. 5 minus 1, 4. zeros. 4 hours and 9 minutes. 20:34 and 9:57. Subtract 7 here. So here you can't subtract. So what you do? You can take 1 from that. That means 60. 60 plus 34, 94. 94 minus 57. 37 there. So 37. Now we took 1. So this becomes 19. 19 minus 9, that's 10. 10 hours and 37 minutes. 22:48. Subtract 12:53. So you get 5. So here you need to take 1 from this. So 48 plus 60, you get 108 minus 53. So you get 55 minutes. Now you have already taken 1 from here. This becomes 21. 21 minus 12. 9. So 9 hours and 55 minutes. Other one. 12:45 and 4:33. You can straight away subtract 2, 1 and 8. 8 hours and 12 minutes. Now we'll look at the exercise in your textbook, exercise 4.1. Write down the time denoted by each of the following clock phases in terms of hours, minutes and seconds. So red color one is the seconds hand. Here 1 hour. And 3 here. 3 means, and we can take not 3, just another one. So 15 and this is 16. 16 minutes. And here this is not exactly 12. This is like 59. 59 seconds. This one 8 and 9 between. So 8 hours. This is like 30. We can say 30 minutes. And here 2 is 10. This is 11, 12. 12 seconds. This one, our hand is 10. Minute 1 is 12 means 0 minutes. And here 3 like 15 seconds. This one. Our hand is here in between 3 and 4. So this is 3. And this is like 11. That's the second hand. This is like 30. So 6. 30 minutes. And 55 seconds. 11 times 5. 55 seconds. Example number 1. Write 2:35 p.m. in the International Standard. So that means you have to add 12. 2:35 at 12. You get 14:35. 14 hours and 35 minutes. That's the standard form. Exercise 4.2. The following table provides information on the time of departure of several flights flying out from Bandaranaike International Airport. Copy the table and fill in the blanks. You are asked to write in standard form. So 7:05 a.m. you can straight away write 7 hours. 7 hours and 5 minutes. This one in the morning. Morning means 8:25 a.m. This one p.m. Add 12 to that. 12 plus 7, 19. 10 is the hours. Here 19 is there. Subtract 12. 7:15 a.m. Not a.m. This is we subtracted 12. That's p.m. 10:30 a.m. you write as it is. 10:30. 10 hours 30 minutes. 19:55 more than 12. Subtract 12. 7:55 p.m. 6:45 p.m. means you add 12 to that. 12 plus 6, 18. 18:45. 8 here in the morning. So 8 o'clock a.m. This is 11:10 a.m. means you can write the same thing. 11:10. 11 hours and 10 minutes. Then 20:30. That's more than 12. Subtract 12 from that. You get 8:30. That's p.m. 1:25 p.m. means you add 12 to that. 12 plus 1, 13:25. That's 13 hours and 25 minutes. Question number 2. Rewrite the following sentences expressing the given time in International Standard Form. The train Udratamanike, which leaves the Fort station at 10:30 a.m. is expected to reach Badulla at 5:40 p.m. So you have to write down the same sentence using standard form. You can write the train Udratamanike, which leaves the Fort station at, this is AM. So AM means you can write 10:10:30 hours is expected to reach Badulla at, this is 5:40 p.m. Add 12 to that. 12 plus 5, 17:40. 17:40 hours. Second one. The price given which commences at 11 a.m. That means 11 hours is expected to conclude at 2:30 p.m. So add 12 to that. 12 plus 2, 14 hours and 30 minutes. Third one. What's the third one? Third one, we can write the mathematics test which commences at 11:30 a.m. So that means 11 hours and 30 minutes will end at 1:30 p.m. 1 plus 12, that's 13 hours and 30 minutes. Question number 3. Express the times given in the following table in terms of the 12-hour clock. Train commences its journey 8:32. So this is less than 12. So you can write 8:32 a.m. This is also the time the post office opened. This is less than 12. 8 a.m. This one more than 12. The time the hearth fire is lit. So subtract 12 now. 20 minus 12, that's 8. So you can write 8:18 p.m. This one, the time period during which patients are seen, 8 in the morning. So 8 a.m. to 16 means more than 12. Subtract 12, 16 minus 12, you get 4. 4 p.m. This one, the time period during which there is a power cut, 11:30 less than 12. So that means 11:30 a.m. to 15. 15 means more than 12. So subtract 12, 3:45 p.m. Example number 1. Express 8 minutes in seconds. We know 60 seconds is 1 minute. So you can multiply by 60. 8 times 60, you get 480 seconds. Exercise 4.3. Express each of the following times given in minutes in terms of seconds. 60 seconds is 1 minute. Multiply by 60. 60 times 1, 60. 60 seconds. 6 minutes. 6 times 60. 6 times 6, 36. So 360 seconds. This one, 30 minutes. 30 times 60. So you get 2 zeros. 3 times 30 times 60. 6 times 3, 18. 1800 seconds. 20 minutes. 20 times 60. 0, 0. 6 times 2, 120. So here 20 times 60. 0. 6 times 0. 6 times 2, 12. 1200 seconds. 38 minutes. 38 into 60. 0. 6 times 8, 48. 4 remaining. 6 times 3, 18 plus 4, you get 22. So 2280 seconds. 48 minutes. 48 into 60. Put 0. 6 times 8, 48. 4 remaining. 6 times 4, 24 plus 4, 28. 2880 seconds. Example 1. Express 360 seconds in minutes. We know the relationship again. 60 seconds is 1 minute. So 60 seconds, 1 minute. So you have to divide by 60. 360 divide by 60. You get 6 minutes. Example 2. 150 seconds in minutes. Minutes and seconds. So 150 divided by 60. You get 2 here, 12. That means 2 minutes. And how many remaining seconds are there? So when you take 12, again you get another 30. Now 150 minus 120, you get 30 there. So 30 seconds remaining. Exercise 4.4. Express each of the following times given in seconds in terms of minutes. So what we do? Now, seconds to minutes, you have to divide by 60. So 60 divided by 60, you get 1 minute. 120 divided by 60. What's the value? You get 2 minutes. 240 divided by 60. 6 times 4. 4 minutes. 300 divided by 60. You get 5. 5 times that. 5 minutes. 1200 seconds. Divide by 60. 6 times 20. So 20 minutes. 3600. Divide by 60. You get 60 times, here 6 times 60. So 60 minutes are there. Question number 2. Express each of the following times given in seconds in terms of minutes and seconds. Again, you divide by 60 and see how many seconds are remaining. So when you divide by 60, 60 times 1, 60. So that means 1 minute is there. What's the remaining second? So 75 minus 60, you get 15 seconds remaining. 100. So we can take 1 minute out from that. When you subtract 60 from 100, you get 40 seconds. 100 minus 60. 150. 60 times 2. 60 times 2 is 120. So that means 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's 120. 150 minus 120. You get 30 seconds. 200 seconds. How many 60s are there? 60 times 3. 180. So 3 minutes. 180. Subtract 180, you get 20 seconds. 250. 60 times 4. 240. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. 325. 60 times 5. 300. 5 minutes are there. And when you subtract 300, you get 25 seconds. Example number 1. Express 8 hours in minutes. So you have to multiply by 60. 8 times 60. 480 minutes. Exercise 4.5. The conversions done to find the number of seconds in 1 hour are given below. Write down the numbers suitable for the blank boxes. 1 hour means 60 minutes. That means how many seconds? 60 into 60. 3,600 seconds are there. Question number 2. Express each of the following times given in hours in terms of minutes. So what's the conversion? 60 minutes is 1 hour. So multiply by 60. 60 times 1, 60 minutes are there. 2 hours means 2 times 60. 120 minutes. 3 hours means 3 times 60. 180 minutes. This one 5 hours, that means 60 times 5. 300 minutes. 12 hours. 12 times 60. 720 minutes. 24 hours means 24 times 60. 6 times 4, 24. 2 remaining. 6 times 2, 12 plus 2, 14. 1,440 minutes are there. Just multiply by 60. Example number 1. Express 720 minutes in hours. Now other way around. You have to divide by 60. Divide by 60. You get 6 times 1, 6 and 2, 12 hours. 200 minutes in hours and minutes. So divide by 60 and see the remainder. 60 times 3, 180. And 20 remaining. So how we write down the time? 3 hours and 20 minutes. Exercise 4.6. Express each of the following times given in minutes in terms of hours. So how we do that? You have to divide by 60. 60 divided by 60, 1 hour. 180 divided by 60, you get 6 times 3, 3 hours. 540 divided by 60, 54 divided by 6, you get 9 hours. 300 divided by 60, you get 5 hours. 360 minutes. 360 divided by 60, 6 hours. And 600 minutes means 600 divided by 60, 10 hours. So to convert to hours, minutes from hours, we divide by 60. Express each of the following times given in minutes in terms of hours and minutes. So you have to divide and find out the remainder, and you can write that one in minutes. 90 divided by 60. 60 times 1, 60. The remainder is 30. So how we express that? 1 hour and 30 minutes. 100 minutes. 100 divided by 60. 60 times 1, 60. 40 remaining. So 1 hour, 40 minutes. 115. 115 divided by 60. So 1. What's the remainder? 55. So 1 hour, 55 minutes. 150 minutes. 150 divided by 60, 2. You get 120 and 30 remaining. 2 hours and 30 minutes. 245. 245 divided by 60. That's 4. 24. So, what's the remaining part? 5. 4 hours and 5 minutes. And 320 divided by 60, you get 5. That's 320 remaining. 5 hours and 20 minutes. Example number 1. Express 4 days in terms of hours. What's the relationship between days and hours? We know 24 hours is 1 day. So you need to multiply this by 4. 24 times 4. 16 and 8 plus 1, 9. So 96 hours are there. 144 hours in terms of day. So 24 hours are there per day. So divide this by 24. So what you get? 6. 6 times 4, 24. 2 remaining. 6 times 2, 12 plus 2, 14. So you get 6 days. 37 hours in days and hours. So 37 you can divide by 24. That's 1. What's the remaining part? So you get 3 and 13. So how we write this? 1 day and 13 hours are there. Exercise 4.7. Express each of the following times in hours. So we know 24 hours is 1 day. So multiply by 24. 24 hours. 2 days means 2 times 24. 48 hours. 3 days means 3 times 24. 3 times 4, 12. And 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 7. 72 hours. 5 days means 5 times 24. 5 times 4, 20. 2 remaining. 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12. 120 hours. 8 days. 24 times 8. 8 times 4, 32. 3 remaining. 8 times 2, 16 plus 3, 19. So 192 hours. 30 days. 30 times 24. So you can put a 0 and multiply by 3. 3 times 4, 12. 1 remaining. 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 7. 720 hours. Express the following times in days. Hours into days. What you do? You divide by 24. 24 divided by 24, you get 1 day. 48 divided by 24. This is 2 times that. So 2 days. 96 means 20 divided by 24. That's 4. 4 days. 120 divided by 24. You get 5. 5 days. 240 divided by 24. That's 10. So So you get 10 days. And 360 divide by 24, you get 1 for 24, and what's remaining? You get 120. That's 5. So 15 days are there. Express the following times in days and hours. So you have to write down the remaining part. So we'll do, this is hours to days, divide by 24. We do long division, it's easy to identify the remainder. 1, 24 and 10 remaining. 1 day and 10 hours. 58 divide by 24. 2. 2 times this 48. When you subtract, you get 10 here. 2 days and 10 hours. 80. 80 divided by 24. This is 24 times 3. 3 times 4, 12, 1 remaining. 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 7. So 8 remaining. 3 days and 8 hours. 130 divided by 24. What's the value? 5, 6, 5. 5 times 4, 20, 2 remaining. 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12. So that's 10 remaining. So 5 days and 10 hours. 255. So divide by 24. You get 1 here, 1 remaining. So 15. So this is nothing. 10 days and 15 hours. 400. So 400 divided by 24. You get 1 and the remaining part here 16. 460. We'll try 6 and see. 6 times 4, 24. 2 remaining. 6 times 2, 12 plus 2, 14. So you get 6 there. And here 1. So what's the answer? 16 days and 16 hours. Question number 4. The conversion steps carried out by a certain student to obtain the number of seconds in a day is given below. Find the number suitable for each box. 1 day means how many hours? We know that's 24 hours are there. So when you convert to minutes, 60 minutes, 1 hour. So you have to multiply this by 60. 0, 6 times 4, 24. 6 times 2, 12 plus 2, 14. So 1440 minutes are there. Then how you get seconds? Again multiply this by 60. 0 there. 6 times 0, 0. 6 times 4, 24. 2 remaining. 6 times 4, 24 plus 2, 26. 2 remaining. You get 8. So what's the number here? 86,400 seconds. 86,400 seconds are there. Join the pairs that express the same time. So 1 done for you. 110 seconds. You have to divide by 60 to get minutes and seconds. Now 75. divide by 60, you get 1 and 15 remaining. 1 hour and 15 minutes. 180 seconds. 180 seconds divide by 60, you get 3 minutes. 3 minutes is there. 180 minutes. When you divide by 60, you get hours. 3 hours. 4 hours, we can convert to minutes. 4 times 60. 240 minutes. 120 hours, we can convert to days. So that means divide by 24. Divide by 24. 120 divided by 24. You get 5 days. 5 days are there. Do we have 5 days? Yes, we have 5 days. 3 days. You can convert to hours and see. So you multiply by 24. 24 times 3, 72 hours. So that's this. And finally 96 hours. How we convert to days? You have to divide by 24. 96 divided by 24. Try with 4. 4 times 4, 16 and 9. So you get 4 days. So 96 hours means 4 days. Example number 1. To prepare for the term test, Samit's sister studied from 7:30 p.m. to 10:15 p.m. yesterday. Find the time his sister spent studying. So when you want elapsed time, it's better to convert to 24-hour clock. 7:30 p.m. means 7 plus 12, you get 19:30. That's the starting time. And end time 10:15. 10:15 means add 12 to that, you get 22:15. The difference is the time she spent for studying. Subtract, you get, can you subtract 30 from 15? You can't. So you have to take 1 from this. When you take 1 from this, this means 60 you are adding, 60 minutes. 60 plus 15, you get 75. Now you can subtract 30, you get 45 minutes here. You have already taken 1 hour there. So this becomes 21. 21 minus 19, you get 2. So 2 hours and 45 minutes she studied. So 2 hours and 45 minutes. We are doing this again. Now here there's another method. We converted to 24-hour clock. We can do with 12-hour clock as well. So how we do with 12-hour clock? 7:30 p.m. and here 10:15 p.m. So we can write hours and minutes. Hours, minutes. 10:15. And this one 7:30. When you are subtracting, now you can't subtract 30 from 15. So you are taking 1 hour. 1 hour means taking 60. 60 plus 15, that's 75 minus 30, you get 45 here. Then this becomes 9. 9 minus 7, you get 2. So with 24-hour clock or 12-hour clock, you can find out the elapsed time. Example 2. A school prize giving started at 9:30 a.m. and ended at 1:45 p.m. Find the duration of the event. So here, what's the starting time? 9:30 and this is 1:45 p.m. So here, can we subtract? This is hours and minutes. This is 45, 1 and 9:30. You can't subtract because this is PM, means you have to add 12 to that. So what we can do, we can convert to 24-hour clock. So 12 plus 1, 13, 45 hours and minutes. Here 9:30. Now you can subtract. So you get 1 and here what's the value? 4. So what's the duration of the event? 4 hours and 15 minutes. Exercise 4.8. The way Samira spent his time from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. is given below. The clocks indicate the starting time and ending time of each activity he was involved in. Find the time in minutes that he spent on each activity by considering the times indicated by the clocks. 3 o'clock. What's the time here? 3:50. What's the duration? So he played 50 minutes. 350 minus 3. This one. This means 350. This one is 425. So 350 to 4, that's 10 minutes and 25 more, 25 plus 10, 35 minutes. He took to have a bath. Times Samira spent helping his mother. Started time is 4:25. Ended time 5:15. So here till 4:25 to 5 o'clock. How many minutes? 35. 35 and another 15 minutes altogether. What's the value? 50 minutes for that. This one, time Samira spent watching TV. 5:15 to 6:05. So 5:15 to 6 o'clock, 45 minutes. And 45 and another 5 minutes, altogether 50 minutes. Time Samira spent studying. 6:05 here and 7 o'clock. So 6:05 to 7, you get 55 minutes. Copy the following table and complete it. So you have given events, starting time, ending time and elapsed time. So that means you have to subtract and get the difference. So how we get the difference? It's easy to subtract with the 24-hour clock. So here this is okay. This is bigger than this, so you can straight away subtract. 8, 10 and 7:30. So you need to take 1. 1 means 60. 60 plus 10, 70. 70 minus 30, you get 40 minutes there. So 7 minus 7 becomes 0. So what's the value? 40 minutes. 40 minutes. This one. 11 a.m. and 10:45. Both are a.m. so you can subtract. 11 minus 10:45. So when you take 60 there, 60 minus 45, you get 60 minus 45, 15 minutes, and here 10 minus 10, 0. So you get 15 minutes. This one, both AM. So AM you can subtract 6:5 and 5:25. When you take 60 from there, 65 minus 25, you get 40. So 40 minutes there. So this is 0. 40 minutes. (625) and 10. So you can straight away subtract. 25 minus 10, 15 minutes. Now this one other way round given. So the elapsed time is given, and how we find out the ending time? You have to add it. 6:10. Add 35 minutes and 30 seconds. So 35 minutes. When you add it to this one, 6:10 and 10 plus 35, 45. 6:45. And 30 seconds also there. So that means 6 hours 45. And seconds also there. 6 hours 45 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is again in the morning. Here, if we are writing this one in this way, we can't put AM. This is in standard form. So 6:45, we can put 30. 10:30 and add 2 hours and 25 minutes. So 25 and 30, you get 55 minutes. And 2 hours and 10, 12, 55. That means more than 12. That means you can write this as PM. 8:30 PM now, and 28 minutes and 15 seconds later. So 8, here 30 and 28, we are adding minutes. 30 plus 28, that's 58 minutes are there. So 58 minutes and 8 is there. So this is PM. PM means you have to write 12 plus 8. 20. That means 20 hours, 58 minutes and 15 seconds. Question number 3. There are 2 routes from Kurunegala to Anuradhapura. A bus which left Kurunegala at 5:10 AM reaches Anuradhapura at 7:55 AM, passing through Ambanpola. Find the time this journey took. What are the times? 7:55 AM and 5:10 AM. Both are in the morning, so you can subtract. 7:55 hours, minutes, and this is 5:10. Subtract. You get 45 here. 7 minus 5, 2. So you get 2 hours. 45 minutes. Then part 2. A bus which left Kurunegala at 5:45 AM reaches Anuradhapura at 8:20 AM. So both are in the morning. Passing through Dambulla. Find the time this journey took. Again, you can subtract. Hours, minutes. 8, 20, 5:45. Subtract. You can't subtract 45 from 20. Take 60. That's 80. 80 minus 45. 35 minutes. Then we took 1. 7 minus 5, 2. So that's 2 hours and 35 minutes. Third part. Which of the above routes will a person reach Anuradhapura in less time? Which one? Second method. Second method means through Dambulla. That's the easiest way to get to Anuradhapura. So we can write via Dambulla take less time. Question number 4. The agenda of a prize giving is given below. So times are given. Find the time allocated for each of the following. First one is welcome speech. Welcome speech is which one? Here. Here to here. So you have to take the difference between that. 8:50 to 9, that's 10 minutes, and another 5 minutes, 15 minutes. 15 minutes welcome speech. Chief guest speech. Chief guest speech is this. And the next event is this. So what's the difference? 35 to 50. 50 minus 35. You get 15 minutes. So chief guest speech also 15 minutes. Same thing. Prize distribution to primary section. Prize distribution. Primary section here. Here to here. 9:05 to 9:35. 35 minus 5. 30 minutes for that. Next one, drama. So drama here to here. 25 to 45. So subtract 45 minus 25. That's 20 minutes. Prize distribution secondary section. Here to here. 10:25 ended and 9:50 is the starting time. 9:50 to 10, 10 minutes. And another 25, that's 35 minutes. Example number 1. Now we are trying to adding time. So how we do that? Hours and minutes. So when you add this, you get 90. 90 minutes is more than 60. So you can subtract 60 from that. That means 30 minutes remaining, and you can add 1 to that. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 hours and 30 minutes. This is minutes and seconds. 20 and 30 less than 60, so you can write 50 there. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Days and hours. 10 plus 12, that's 22, less than 24. So less than 24 means you can write down 2 plus 1, 3. 3 days and 22 hours. This one, minutes and seconds. So add it, you get 75. 75 is more than 60. So subtract 60, you get 15. You need to add 1 here. 5 plus 3, 8 plus 1, 9. 9 minutes and 15 seconds. This one, days and hours. 20 plus 15, 35. That's more than 24 days. So subtract 24. That's more than 24 hours. So subtract 24 from that. You get 11. So 11 hours remaining. So you are adding 1 day here. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. 6 days and 11 hours. Exercise 4.9. Add the times. 20 plus 15, 35. That's okay, less than 60. 3 plus 2, 5. This one, 30 plus 10, 40. That's less than 60. 4 plus 2, 6. Here 50 plus 10, 60 now. So you have to subtract 60. So 0 here. 1 you are taking here. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8. This one, 50 plus 25, 75. So subtract 60 from that. You get 15 seconds. And here 1 you can add it. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. This one, adding. 45 plus 20, 65. So more than 60. So subtract 60 there. You get 5 here. So you are adding 1. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8. Here 30 plus 15, 45. 2 plus 1, 3. 45 and 15, you get 60. 60 minutes you can't write. So 0 and take 1 hour there. 3 plus 4, 7 plus 1, 8. 10 plus 50, 60. 60 minutes you can't write. 0 and take 60 as 1 hour. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 hours and 0 minutes. Add these two. 45 and 25, 70. 70 you can't keep. You have to subtract 60. 10 here. 1 hour you can take it here. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. Hours and days. 10 plus 8, 18. Okay, 18 hours. Okay, less than 24. 10 plus 2, 12. 12, 12, 24. 24 you can't keep. You take 1 day there. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. Hours. 5 and 35 there. You can't keep it. Subtract 24. 11 hours there. So you have to take 24 hours means 1 day. 11 plus 1, 12. Question number 13. The timing of 4 athletes who participated in 4 by 400 meters relay are given below. Timing of the first athlete, timing of the second athlete, timing of the third athlete and timing of the fourth athlete. Find the total time taken by the 4 athletes to complete the relay. That means you have to add all the values together. Minutes, seconds. 1, 8. 1, 2, 52, 48. When you add it together, what you get? 8 plus 2, 10. 10 and 10, 20. 2 remaining. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. Now, 60 seconds is 1 minute. So you have to subtract 60 from that. So that means 50 seconds remaining. You are taking 1 minute there. 1, 1, 1, you get 3. So what's the total time taken? 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Time allocated for the mathematics question 1 paper. That's 45 minutes. Interval is 15 minutes. Time allocated for the mathematics 2 paper, 2 hours 30 minutes. If the mathematics 1 paper starts at 8, at what time does the mathematics paper 2 end? That means you have to calculate the total time and add it to 8 a.m. 45 minutes. So this is minutes. 15 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Add it together. Total time. 5 and 5, 10. 1 remaining. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. So this is more than 60. So subtract 60. You get 30 here. So we are taking 1 hour there. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 hours and 30 minutes taken for the whole thing. Started time was 8 a.m. Add 3 hours and 30 minutes. You get 11:30 a.m. That's in the morning. Question number 15. A man travelled a part of a journey by bus. The bus journey lasted 1 hour and 45 minutes. He walked the remaining part of the journey in 35 minutes. Find the total time the man spent on this journey. So what's the duration in the bus? Duration in the bus. What's the value? 1 hour 45 minutes. And walking time. He walked how many minutes? 35 minutes. So the total time, we add these together. So 45 and 35, what you get? 10, 80 minutes. 80 minutes subtract 60, you get 20 here. So you are taking 1 hour there. So that's 2 hours and 20 minutes. So that's the total time. So you can write 2 hours and 20 minutes. Example number 1. So you have to subtract the times here. So seconds and minutes. Here 30 and 15 you can subtract. So you get 15 here. 4 minus 2, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This one hours and minutes. You can subtract. 10 minutes and 5 minus 2, 3 hours. This one you can't subtract. So you have to take 60 from that. Because 60 seconds is 1 minute. 60 plus 15, you get 75. 75 minus 40. 35. So 35 seconds. And here this becomes 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 1 minute and 35 seconds. What about this one? Hours and minutes. You can't subtract 45 from 15. So you have to take 1 from here. When you take 1 hour, this is 60 minutes. 60 plus 15, 75. 75 minus 45, you get 30. So this becomes 3 minus 1, that's 2. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Exercise 4.10. Subtraction. You can subtract 40 minus 10, 30. 5 minus 3, 2. 55 minus 45 also you can do. 10 seconds and 10 minutes. Here 30 minus 50 you can't. So you are taking 1 from that. You are taking 1 means you are taking 60 seconds. 60 plus 30, you get 90. 90 minus 50, 40 seconds. This becomes 9 now. 9 minus 5 becomes 4. 9 minus 5 becomes 4. Question number 4. It took Nimal 25 minutes and 30 seconds to return home from school on his bicycle. If he stopped at a shop for 3 minutes and 45 seconds on his way, how much time did he spend cycling? So it says 25 minutes and 30 seconds to return home from school. Minutes, seconds. 25 and 30 seconds. If he stopped at a shop for 3 minutes and 45 seconds, what's the time he spent for cycling? That means you have to subtract these two. So cycling time. Can we subtract 45 from 30? You can't. You have to take 1 from here. When you take 1, that means 60 seconds. 60 plus 30, 90. 90 minus 45, 45 minutes. 45 seconds there. Then this becomes 24. 24 minus 3, that's 21. So what's the time he spent for cycling? 21 minutes and 45 seconds. Question number 5. 12 minutes and 40 seconds have been allocated for advertisements to be run during a TV program which is telecasted from 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. During this period, for how much time is the program shown? So the advertisement, 12 minutes and 40 seconds. So you have to subtract that time to see the time for the program. So what's the time? The total time is 7 to 7:30 means 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, 0 seconds. The advertisement time, 12 minutes and 40 seconds. When you subtract these two, you get actual time for the program. So what's the actual time? You can't subtract 40 from 0. You have to take 1. When you are taking 1, this becomes 60. 60 minus 40 becomes 20 here. Now this becomes 29. 29 minus 12. You get 17. So 17 minutes and 20 seconds for the program. Question number 6. You have given hours and minutes, so you need to subtract. You can do that here straight away. 35 minus 25, 10. 5 minus 2, 3. 3 hours and 10 minutes. This one, you can't subtract 20 from 12, so you have to take 1 hour. That means 60. 60 plus 12, 72 minus 20, you get 52. 52 minutes. 6 becomes 5 now. 5 minus 3, you get 2. This one, hours and minutes. You can't subtract 20 from 18. So you take 1 hour. That means 60. 78 minus 20, you get 58 minutes there. So this becomes 11. 11 minus 10, 1 hour. Question number 9. An express train took 2 hours and 40 minutes to travel from Mathura to Colombo. A bus which left Mathura at the same time took 3 hours and 20 minutes to reach Colombo. How much time would a commuter save traveling by train instead of by bus? So what's the time duration? Train took 2 hours and 40 minutes. A bus which left Mathura at the same time took 3 hours and 20 minutes. So that's bigger. So bus is 3 hours and 20 minutes. So they ask how much time would a commuter save traveling by train instead of by bus? You have to subtract other way around. So hours, minutes, 3 hours 20, 3 hours and 20 minutes and 2 hours 40 minutes. We subtract. Again, you can't subtract 40 from 20. Take 1, that's 60. 60 plus 20, 80. 80 minus 40, 40. This becomes 2, 2 minus 2, 0. So commuter can save 40 minutes his time. At what time would the train and the bus reach Colombo if they both left Mathura at 9:45? So the times are different now. Train takes 2 hours and 40 minutes. So 9:45 and 2 hours 40 minutes, when you add, what do you get? 85. You can't write 85. So subtract 60, 25. So this becomes 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So 12:25 a.m. So train reaches Colombo at 12:25 a.m. or 12:25 hours. So this is in standard form. You can write this one as 12:25. This is after 12, that means 12:25 p.m. Now we'll take the bus. Bus takes 3 hours and 20 minutes. So we'll add 9:45 and 3 hours and 20 minutes there. 45 plus 20, you get 65. So you can't write 65, subtract 60, you get 5 here. And here you have to take 1 there, 10. So 10 plus 3, 13. So what's the time? 13:05. So bus reaches Colombo at 13:05. That's the standard form. Or you can write 1:05 p.m. Miscellaneous exercise. The timing of an athlete who won a track event was 3 minutes and 52 seconds. The timing of the athlete in the second position was 4 minutes and 15 seconds. How many seconds after the athlete who came first did the athlete who came second complete the race? So what's the time taken for the second athlete, second position athlete? 4 minutes. and 15 seconds. Who won the track event took 3 minutes and 52 seconds. So the difference we have to take. So we can't subtract, so take 60 from there. 60 plus 15, 75. 75 minus 52. So here subtraction is 23. So this is 3 minus 3, 0. So what's the difference between the first position and the second position? Only 23 seconds difference. Question number 2. The time of departure and the time of arrival of flights between cities in different countries is given in the following table. According to the time in Sri Lanka, find the flight time for each case. Time of departure, 15 hours. Time of arrival, 16:10. So what's the flight time? Subtract. 16:10 minus 15. When you subtract, you get 1 hour. 1 hour and 10 minutes. What's the difference between these two? 23:25 minus 19:25. When you subtract, you get 4 hours difference. So this is 4 hours. This one, 21:50 and 19:20. What's the difference? 2 hours and 30 minutes. Last one, 2:35 and subtract 1:45 from that. Can we do that? You can't subtract. So you can take 60 from there. 60 plus 35, you get 95. Then subtract 45 from that, you get 50. So 50 minutes. And we have already taken 1 from there. So this is 0. So 50 minutes only. Question number 3. The time taken by a bus which started its journey from Galle at 10:45 am and travelled to Maharagama along the expressway is 1 hour and 22 minutes. A bus which left Galle at the same time and travelled along the normal road took 54 minutes longer to reach Maharagama than the bus which travelled along the expressway. At what time would a commuter who came on the bus which travelled along the normal road have reached Maharagama? So this is normal route and the expressway. So what's the time? Starting time 10:45. And it took 1 hour 22 minutes for this is given for the expressway. 10:45 and 1 hour and 22 minutes. So you can't add it because more than 60. So we'll do it here. And subtract 60 from that, you get 7. And here you need 1 here. 11 plus 1, 12. 12 hours and 7 minutes. That's for expressway. And it says normal way, it's 54 minutes longer. 1, 22 and 54. What's that? So you get 6, 76. Subtract 60 from that, you get 16. And here 1 there. So altogether 2 hours and 16 minutes for the normal way. So 2 hours and 16 minutes, when you add it, what you get? More than 60. 61. So subtract 60, you get 1 here. So this means you are taking 1 this way. So 11 plus 2. 11 plus 2, you get 13. So normal bus, it's 13.1. So what's the difference between these two? It says, at what time would a commuter who came on the bus which travelled along the normal road have reached Maharagama? So what time a commuter who came from normal route comes? That's 13.1 means 1 and 1 minute PM. 1 o'clock and 1 minute. And what about the expressway? Expressway, you get 12 and 7 PM. So you can put one dot there. If you are putting PM, just 1 dot. 7 PM. So these are the 2 times taken for the normal way and the expressway. So in this question, they only ask about the time for the normal through the normal road. So that means the time is 1 and 1 PM, or in standard form you can write 13:01. 13 hours and 1 minute. So we covered all theory related to time. So you need to remember 24-hour clock time is written in international standard form, hours, minutes and seconds with the colon. So remember 2 digits for hours, 2 digits for minutes and 2 digits for seconds. And the date is written in the international form as follows: year first with 4 digits and then month and day, these two with 2 digits. And remember the conversion: 60 seconds 1 minute, 60 minutes 1 hour and 24 hours 1 day.